It's time for Zabo! That right there's moving to Finland money. Move my Finland to money. Here they are! The gays! You've got Tangle and the other one. New songs. At last, it's time for the gay festival.
I expect great things from you.
Thank you, Dundumper. No, right? He's busy. I'll let you know what happens in the Pokemon present when it begins. Thank you. First of all, let's check out the music. See what that is. Ooh! This is such a good song. Hold on, I want to listen to it another time. One more riff. That's such a slap. I love that. Johnny! Hello! Yesterday you saw a post from the artist Jennifer Hernandez, who was over the moon about her artwork being in an official Sonic game. That kicks ass. Welcome on in, everybody! As you can see, Eggman is... So, what I've done is I've recreated the vehicles that was shown in the promotional art and the promo trailers that Tangle and Whisper were driving. So that's what I've done. Right now, we're gonna start the stream with some Tangle, and then we'll do Whisper for the latter half. Yes! Nice. Let's go online! First of all, let's test the emotes. Look at him! You can't spam. There was an update done not too long ago that made it so you couldn't spam the emotes. It sucks. You have to wait like 3.5 seconds after each one. Yahoo! Let's go, let's get some Tangles. So glad that no one can claim anymore that IDW comic characters aren't real. It's right there! With a big fat lemur tail. Is this... I don't think it's the first time Sonic Team have done a primate Sonic character, but I think Tangle is definitely the one that's reached the mainstream. I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, you could be a monkey in forces, that's true. Hello!
Let's go.
Ooh, Radical Highway. Yes, please.
Yes.
Does coconuts count? I guess so, even though he's a robot. Sure, why not? Somebody's playing as Whisper over there. Oh, and someone's playing as Whisper on my team.
Nice.
There's another Tangle over there. This is cool. You know what this means, though? Now that all of the characters that was released in that trailer all the way back in October, the hint trailers, where it showed off Knights, II, Tangle, and Whisper, well, it's done. They're all here now. You know what that means? We are soon to get another teaser trailer from Sonic Team. Yo! Yesterday, Tails Tube video had Tangle mention almost every IDW comic by name. Character, sorry, by name. Holy shit. And it was... and you were so happy. That's cool. I'm glad they've given him official voices now. That's really fun. Oh no! Oh, saved it. I wish this track was longer, so you could hear the entire sax solo. Oh! Oh! Yes! Oh no! Oh well. Oh, I've ruined it. I've ruined it. My team. I tried to be cool, and now I'm a fool. There's still dope. There's still dopamine hope. Fuck you! Yes! I came back! I came first! What a comeback! Holy... Tangle #1! Pokemon Company announced a stupid little music device with cartridges that you could play old school, the old music on. Nice, thank you for the tickets. Continue. Pokemon owns Hitch Clips. You don't know how properly describe it because you think it's stupid. I think I know what you mean. I think I've seen these things before. They're like these tiny little, I don't know, like very, very small little things you can clip to things and you put cartridges in them and they play like 1 or 2 songs. Do people still remember hit clips? I remember them. I think they were called something else in the UK, but I remember them. I know what you're talking about. Somebody will collect those. They'll collect those just because they look like the cartridges and that's cute. But other than that... one or 2 portions of songs. No. Yeah, they wouldn't give you the full thing. Hello!
Hi!
Okay, Rouge. Bum 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 wow. Bum bum wow wow. Oh yeah, I forgot to show off what we get in the in the festival pass. They give you a lot of like wisp stuff, which is interesting. So this this festival pass seems to be catered heavily towards Whisper, way more than Tangle. Which is fine, that's whatever, but that's what I noticed. Why did I say 3? I don't know. Gadgets of the 2000s were odd times. Gagigs. Gales of Darkness on the Nintendo Classics. More like fails of fartness. I can say that, I played it and I didn't like it. Oh, my ace! Yeah! Oh no. Oh no! Oh. Yeah, suck up the rings. Holy hell! I don't know how I salvaged that. That was a fluke. Oh. Ah. Come on. Crushed. What timing? Perfect! I guess Tangle doesn't have as much of an iconography. Iconography. Yeah, iconography. To take advantage of. Yeah. Just happy to see Tangle racing. True. Well, we didn't get the 2-win streak. That sucks. Keep trying, though. Oh yeah, the Oddman collab. It would be a good idea for them to... We got the Tangle sticker! Continue! Before they give us more Sega guests, CrossWorld still have a few third-party characters to go. That's right, we got Mega Man and Proto Man, of course. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Aang the Airbender. The fucking what? It's such a... Like my opinion on non-video game characters joining the roster is... It's already been made, but it's weird. I didn't mind Minecraft so much because at least, you know, it was video games. It's like, okay, you can kind of swing that. But SpongeBob still doesn't sit right with me. Bing, bing. Turtles' popularity nowadays is thanks to video games reviving them. I could not tell you because outside of this game, I completely forgot about the Turtles and I do not recall the last time I heard about them. I think you have to be in the sphere because I don't know. I flobbed up, that's the wrong wisp. What? No, not the goo! Oh, good timing. Yes. Oh no. That's okay. Get there. No, Ichiban! Fuck!
Cool.
Ichiban stole the win. He is number one up. Oh no, wait, I stole it. Yo, okay, there is something about this game I really do wish they did. And that is to show us the times. I want to know how close that was. We win! Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, Shredder's Revenge, Cowabunga Collection, and now that one event in Splatoon 2. Is there really a Splatoon 2 event with the Turtles? That's wild. I didn't think Nintendo would do anything like that. Oh, look at those points! Oh, the rewards! Whisper. Whisper Hoarder Kit. Continue. Never mind, Ichiban, you're off the hook. That's gonna be broken as fuck. 3 out of the 5 wisps you can use in this game are really, like... they're good. Like, you've got the laser one, which sends you flying forward. There's the drill, which is like, you know, Bullet Bill. So as long as you can get 2 of those on a consistent rate, and if you can hoard them, you can pretty much just rotate through them all as much as you like. I don't mind, though.
Hello.
Hello. Hold on, I see something amazing. That's a good car. Sleepyhead Luca. Nice vehicle. Banana and cat. There's this video I found of this cat really likes bananas. Like, scarily so. Just can't stop chewing them. Luckily, bananas don't really hurt cats that much, like they can eat them. But it's still a weird thing to see. Like, that is not cat food. Boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah, there's something I could talk about. So... how do I start this? So, Abide is a video game that is being kickstarted by the same people who made Jutaro and Machina. And it reached the stretch, it reached their fund, they've got it funded. They had like, I think they had 4 days left and they reached the goal. So they've got it funded, which is great. But, I'm excited because it looks disturbing. In a good way. I don't know how you could say that though. It's, I like this guy though, I like this team. Because they seem to be dabbling in every genre. You got the action adventure of Judaro. You got the cozy gameplay of Machina. And now they're going for horror. It's really fun, it's like they seem to be sticking their toes in everything they want, which I love. It's like, well, we tried that. Let's try horror now. Let's give that a go. Whoa, Fuzzy Pac-Man! Goofy? What? Oh, what? Flattened. Grape! Came second. You saw people saying that Abide looks actually scary, which surprises you because as soon as you saw one of the pictures of a witch, you thought it's going to be a comedy game or something. Because witches aren't scary, but you're glad they got the funding. I'm really interested to see what the game will be like when it's done. Me too. Me too. So they released some information about what they're doing with the game. Oh, hold on. Got pokey news. Gen 10 Winds and Waves announced, but 2027 release. Not this year. Good. Wisporn! Muffin! The leaks were right. Game Freak. Taking their time? Imagine. The only thing leaks were wrong about was the year of release. Everything else has been right. Okay. Shit, what was I about to say? Oh, so the team behind Abide, Machina and all that, they released like a little bit of an update of their development process. So with the success of Jutaro and Machina, they were able to afford a machine that allows them to scan 3D models and create them as a digital model to use in video games. A very similar way to how the team that made Midnight Walk made their game. So now they don't have to rely on stop motion. So Abide is going to be using this new, looks like clay, looks like craft work, but is actually being animated and ran through an engine rather than stop motion imagery. Which is going to be cool. They're upgrading. So the starters are Grassbird, Fire Pomeranian, and Water Gecko. What kind of animals? Grassbird, does it? What's the... Ah, fuck it, I'll find out later. A Pomeranian and a gecko sounds fun. Fire Dog. Just as long as the Fire Dog stays on all fours, please. Please. I don't want it to just be human. Very tired of that trope. Zah! That was bad. Should have used it on the corner. No, the goo!
Nice.
Nice!
You wouldn't be surprised if they kept a little stop motion as a tribute. Nah, of course. They actually look pretty good. You genuinely hope that Pokemon 2 Switch era will be better than Switch 1 era. Even though they'd have to do a lot to pull you back in. I agree. I'm in the same camp. Wind and Wave are going to have to blow me out of the water when they show off more to get me back in. Because as it stands, I'm sure the starters are cute, but you're going to have to do more than cute little gremlins to get me back in. The bits of the world they showed off certainly looked interesting, and seems there'll be underwater exploration. Fun!
Your name seems familiar. Have we played against each other before?
Maybe. I've played against a lot of people.
Charmeleon B?
they added woke girls? 10 out of 10. Hello, hello? That's a picture of the starters. Let me take a look. Let me take a look at these little buggers. Okay. Let's... Oh no! I grabbed the game by mistake! Fuck! The stupid animals got me all giggly. Okay. This one. There we go. they're cute. They're fun. I like how two of them really are just kind of pissed looking. And the Pomeranian's just... You think you remember me playing Eggman when CrossWorlds was new? That's right.
Eggman player?
Yeah, you played against me before. Cool. Is this Pokemon Day? It sure is. And these are the starters. You've got Bird. You've got Dog. And you've Lizard. I do like that though. You get Avian, Mammal, Reptilian. 1 of 3. Yeah, birds traditionally are on 2 legs, so I don't really know what will happen to this guy. I just really hope that one of these, when it evolves into 3rd form, will stay on all 4 legs. I really am very, very tired of the trope that eventually the starters just turn into man. It's really boring. It's very, very boring. I'm very tired of it. Please just make them look like cool creatures. It doesn't have to be just human. Luckily, Scarlet and Violet gave us a cool-ass crocodile starter, but the other 2 really were just human. With animalistic proportions. And it was like, fun. I don't know. I know people like him, but I see the 2 legs and I'm immediately just like, ugh! I get whiplash. It's not good. The bird looks like you stole something from him. The graphics of the game look actually pretty good, but the world really needs to be less empty. Angry Birds. I wonder how many people will name the Pomeranian starter Benny. too many people, I think. Dog's gonna turn into a sexy dog lady or something, I don't know. You're so right, though. The gecko was shown going on standing up on 2 legs. Boo. Let's go to white space. Dog should evolve into Cerberus and throw people off. You love Meowscarade. Oh, God. I feel like if I somehow abandon my, my bias for Pokemon just looking like people, I think I would eventually enjoy it too, but it's very hard. It's very, very hard for me to just stifle that. It's one of the better ones, since the era of them doing is constantly. Which country is it based off of? I think it's Indonesia. That's what the rumors say. They are Brout, Pombon, and Gekwa. Cute. What the hell's Brot, though? Brout. It's a terrible name. Brout. What's it supposed to... Brout. There's gotta be logic behind it. Maybe it's the type of bird. Brow. Not sure about what the other word is. Oh yeah, brow. Oh, sprout. Fuck off. Eyebrow sprout. Okay. It's such a... I can't concentrate now. Damn it. Oh, good stuff. Brout. It's such a doinky name.
Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Man.
Yes! Oh, the planets align, baby! No! No! Oh, I gloated too hard. These names are the type of names you'd come up with. They've been invading your brain. Yeah, they have. Gekwa looks like the best one to you. Let's hope the final Evo delivers. You have pretty strong grass starter bias generally, but bird starters don't have a strong precedent of appeal to you. I hope the bird becomes a big chunky bird. Money. You like the gecko? I like them all. As they look right now, I like them all. Meaning the first starters. but we do not know what they will turn into. They might become uggo and smelly. I actually quite like all three. I hope Gen 10 isn't like Gen 4 where you can't find a fire as a Pokemon until the end of the game. That was a big oopsie, wasn't it? It could be chunky since surely they don't want to make it too similar to Decidueye. So here's my... I'm going to put my tinfoil hat on. Seems out the rumors are saying that it's based in Indonesia. And it's given us a little green bird. There is only one green bird in the Indonesia region, and it is a chunky little fat fella. So I'm hoping that the third Evo will represent that. There is also a green bird in New Zealand. There is. It loves getting drunk by eating fermented berries and having snowball fights. From the looks of it, they'll be underground stuff because they showed off lava caves. You might be mixing things up. To me, that sounds like they're using context clues more than a conspiracy. I don't see the difference anymore. I don't see the difference between a conspiracy theory and lining up the dots.
Hey, do you guys want to hear a joke? What's the difference between a conspiracy theory and the truth? About 6 months.
Where are we going? I don't get it. Don't explain the joke yet. Where's my... Oh, I don't have it on hand. I was gonna play the button. Press the button to bring up the... I don't get it. Meme. Oh my god! I'm being sandwiched between two whispers. Ugh. Fuck. That was a bad game.
Finish!
Boo.
Ow!
Yeah, that sucked. It was the Ditto game. Just because a game is set up in a certain region doesn't mean that mons are based on the regions. I know, but I like to imagine that what we're gonna get is a funny, chunky little green fella.
I push this button.
We demand fat bird. Give us that, and I'll buy your game. The legendaries of America region were based on Yin Yang. Oh, that is true. That is true, yeah, that is other side of the world.
Hiya.
How was Tangle and Brangle? They're doing good. They control pretty well. Well, I don't know about Whisper right now, but Tangle's pretty fun to play as. There are lava caves in Wind and Wave. Is he okay? Yeah, he's fine. A dino... He's having a dino crisis. Watch this! Watch this leg. What have you shown me? Fuck. I don't know why this is funny to me. It's stupid rat. Anyway. The Taurus Pikachus are revealed for Gen 10. They're cute. They are cute. They are cute. Stick the funny rat in a t-shirt. There we go. You're rude. You got 2 America regions. The other one was more in depth with the native legends. Was that true? Oh yeah, Hawaii. I forget. Yeah, Hawaii is part of the US. I always forget that. Magnum PI. Could you? You want Australia region? Me too! I would also like Australia region. There will be jungles in it, it seems. Tropius is in? Really? Well, there we go. I'll be having a Tropius on my team, of course. Oh. Oh. I got disconnected. Oh well. Waste no time. Hop back in. The player character protagonists are cute. You just don't like how newer Pokemon artists draw eyes for the human characters. I agree with that. I liked the old way of them doing it. It was made them look more expressive. Ironically, the more detailed and varied eye strengths that they're using now has made the characters look more dull in uniform, which is weird. That's a weird thing to happen. That Pikachu picture reminds you of Homer in the Moo Moo. Homer-Chew. Drop bear and hoop snakes. Australia region Pokemon with extra powerful, and that'll be the hardest generation to date. Australia region should get a story like Mother 3. If they followed Australia's lore, if they really did research into the Aborigines, the story of Australia region Pokemon would be fucking insane. Because already, if you just follow basic Aboriginal lore, how they talk about the Dreamwalkers, that is already, you're onto something there. Look at all these whispers, there's so many! Oops, mostly whispers. Australian Pokemon would actually kill people. It'd be realistic. Pew! Oh my god, what was that? That sounded like a gun going off. No, the goo!
Yes. That's it. That's the kind of fastness I want. Shit. Don't run. Don't do it! Oh, the goo. Run through. That's not helpful. No! Why would you give me that? Ugh. Wish my whole team was placed on Metal Gear Solid characters. Wait, was it? Oh, based on. I think so, yes. Yeah, the date based on the Diamond Dogs, yes. Yes. We got the Whisper decal. I feel like something was said in chat that I missed. It was only Scarlet and Violet where the changes in the eye styles happened for you. Up until 5 to 6, you think it was fine. They thought that the Aboriginals how to cook kangaroo meat or something. They taught them. There's one thing about Wind and Waves that you're very disappointed about. From the looks of them in the trailer, Whale Lords aren't the size that they should be. That is upsetting. That is actually upsetting. Whale Lords should be colossal creatures. Jewel sticker! We will get a jewel sticker soon. Three Tangles and an Ichiban. Is this enough to win? We'll find out. That tag that said Dompamania, my fucking brain just filled that in and I thought it just said dopamine. It's like, that should be a tag in the game though. Pew! Oh!
Yes. Once more? Ah, okay. Cyberspace! Hey, 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 hey! Damn SBO! You gotta go now, boy. Thanks for sticking around. Oh my, there was something in me. Don't do it! Just being given weapons. I don't need these. Off! Yes? No. No! Oh. Sucks. You hope that if we were... What the fuck is a we were? Have I missed something? Let's just do anything in any order. Oh, it's the new game we were. Okay. That's the level scaling. Maybe. Sonic Racing CrossWorlds gives you a good brain chemical. This is your brain on CrossWorlds. That was a horrible noise, I'm sorry. I'm in a good mood. I'm always in a good mood when I play this game. I don't know what it is. Makes me happy. Got a jewel. Now I just need to win again. Because I need that win streak. We just learned more about Brout. It's classified as the chickpea Pokemon. That doesn't really hold much clues. But that does mean it might turn into a bigger, rounder boy. A Pokemon that's full of grass goodness and chickpea-ness. Wait, that's horrible. I quit. Fuck. I was just about to say, is that a fucking Animaniacs? Rosebud frozen peas. They are full of green goodness and green penis. Wait, that's horrible. I quit. Oh, it's the critic! No, you're right! Sorry, you're right, it is the critic. It feels like an Animaniacs joke. Wait, that's horrible. I quit. He just gets up and leaves. 500 lesbians and Ichiban. That's just every Yakuza game. Wait, what? Are you weight-watting over the chick penis? Or have you just found a really old slipper? Why does everyone keep saying Tangle and Whisper are theater actors? Shut up. Fucking... Yes! You have found an old slipper. These deep cut jokes mean nothing. These deep cut jokes, they mean nothing. Why are you confused? Calm down. Stop screaming. Oh, what luck! There's a French fry stuck in my beard. I love it. I need to rewatch some Critic. It's so stupid. Oh, what luck! There's a French fry stuck in my beard. Oh. Why did they always make fun of him for eating? That's not what he was known for. Orson Welles was not known for just eating all the time. Why was that the joke they went with? It's so stupid. Take that, Knuckles. Nice.
Cool.
That's where you'll annoy the government and the aliens. Mr. Slipper. I hate Mr. Slipper, he sucks. One of Orson Welles' roles was known for eating planets. Is that really just... they just grabbed anything? The Transformer movie from the 80s. You're off to that movie as a kid. I don't know why. That's probably not why they did it, but it is fun to pretend. It is fun to pretend. I honestly just think... I think the people who made that show, they saw the footage of Orson Welles being drunk, advertising wine, and the fact that they had to... How many times did they have to retake that advert? It was like 58 times or something. He showed up drunk to the... It's okay, so... Lore time. Orson Welles, he's an old school, big actor. He's dead now, but he was a big star. He was in everything, and he was like... He was good at what he did. And, he was asked to do an advert, a commercial, for a type of wine. But he showed up drunk. And the thing is, they were just like, let's just try and shoot this anyway. And there's footage out there that you can find of them just retaking over and over and over. There's a short one out there that shows you the best bits, but I think there's a longer one that just shows every time they cut, because he was just so sloshed that he couldn't concentrate. Champagne. It's fun. It's so stupid. I can't believe... I don't understand why... I guess they had, like, reservations at the location or something. Because why didn't they just send him home and come back the next day when he was sober, you know? So they must have been like, guys, we have to shoot this today because we don't get another chance. So drunk or not, we're gonna make this happen. Maybe somebody knew it was funny as fuck. They just did it anyway. I love it. It's one of my favorite things to watch. It's easy finds. Just Orson Welles wine commercial drunk. That's it. That's all you need. You'll find it. Oh no. The ghost of Orson Welles is making me drive bad. I see you've sent me a diddle. I wish I could pause and click that. I will later. You watched Citizen Kane last year. Did you like the scene where he just walked around destroying the room? I did. Yes, that really is the big takeaway from that film. Okay, Mr. Wells, in this scene, you're going to destroy this room. What, is that it? Yeah, that's it, that's it. You just gotta grab everything you can find and just wreck shit, fucking ruin this room. I guess I can do that. There's only one stipulation, Mr. Wells. We only have one of most of these props. So ideally, if you could just make this like one just giant wreck in one shot, that would be great. I'll try my best. Thank you. Oh yeah, he did direct and write it. He didn't need direction. He already knew what he was doing. You're right. That joke doesn't fly. He directed it himself. Now I can click this. Ow! Ow! What's this link? There he is. It's Tropius in Gloom. Oh. Orson Welles was also caused an uproar when he did the War of the Worlds thing. But he is a better place filled with Mrs. Bell's fish sticks. You gotta stop. You've gotta stop with these fucking Orson Welles the critic bits. When Pokemon Weewar comes out, you don't want to see people fucking complaining about Hoenn having too much water ever again. No, you know what will happen? Because this happens a lot. There will be normies that don't know anything about video game culture at all, find information about how that at one point was a talking point, and then they'll say something stupid like, "We owe Hoenn an apology. Pokemon Weewar has way more water." That's what's gonna happen. You know what? I'm gonna put a bet on it. I'm betting 10 gift subs that happens. Meaning, if it happens, I don't have to do it. Not that I have to give you gift subs. If it doesn't happen, then I give you the gift subs. That's how confident I am. We owe Hoenn an apology. Shut up! Shut up! It was never a thing. It was IGN. They said it once and it was stupid and we all agreed. No one actually thought this. No, no one was really angry. It was an IGN post. But my point is, it's been long enough that people who don't understand the culture at the time or the history at the time will bring that up. Because they don't know and they just want to fit in, so they'll say something stupid like that. Don't question me on this, I know people. Yeah, you can question me on it. Just know that I'm right. That's mean. I'm right about everything. Even this. I'm going to win. Please let me win. I don't agree. Yeah, wait a minute. About me winning or... Which, I said a lot of stupid shit just then. That was like 5 or 6 rants in a row. Which bit? All of it? Yeah, on which points there was a lot of crap. that was an entire 6-course meal of nonsense. This You've lost 4 pounds this week. Rock and roll. I like it when green dude loses weight. It makes me feel happy. Wow, that was the most well-placed drill with spawn I've ever used in my life. That was amazing. Full curvage. Ah! My yeast! This is hell. Oh, I'm not doing too well this time. This is definitely the worst. This is bad. Not doing too well lately. This is losing hope on getting that double win streak title. So close to getting that big Tangle decal. As someone who has been freelance game writing, you can confirm that career ain't easy or stable. More so than these days. I think it is. I think if you do your job, you'll get hired and do it again.
I think we're very starved of people who know how to do game reviews. And we would like some.
Hey guys.
I think there are too many that take advantage of the position to just write and say what they want. And I think that's very disrespectful. It's like, hey, somebody really worked hard to get this position for you and you're just writing slop. That's rude. That's really rude. You should, try better. You know, that's... You know, actually give people what they need rather than just, I don't know, being mean. My work is still up on Game Creator. If anyone is interested, it's old now though. Give IGN credit for being the fan fest where they show. IGN's done way more good than bad, but it's funny that the biggest blunders, the biggest blunders in game journalism do seem to carry from them. But that's whatever. That doesn't mean anything. That just means that they have a lot of carriage when it comes to employability, work traffic, and influence. It's just a pattern. It could happen to any site. If we were really serious about this discussion, if we were, here's a controversial statement. If we were actually serious about this discussion, you know what we would do? We would sift through all of the reviews that they did in 2025, every single one, read through them all, every single one, and then we would come to a consensus. By the way, all three of us would have to read all of them. And then we would tally our opinions based on which is best and which isn't. And then use the means as in the average, to decipher whether or not the papers were quality. But we're not going to do that because that takes work. That's how I know we're not serious about this topic. Because if we were, we would pull our thumbs out and actually do something about it. IGN is bad. They smell big doo-doo farts. Oh really? What's your consensus? I don't know. Someone said it to me once, and I agreed with them. Okay. You want an ice cream? No! Are you sure? It's free. Okay. They got strawberry. I don't like strawberry. What do you like? Mint chocolate. Okay, they have mint chocolate. I don't want that either. Then what do you want? A hug? Where did I place? I wasn't looking. Ah, 6th. Dow. Second anyway. You did do your own website, I remember. I remember that website. You're still sour from the uni days. Yeah, university was trained to beat us down though, don't think about it too much. It used to be that university would give you the tools and means to achieve what it is you want to do. Now it really is just, let's either corrupt or disencourage these students as much as we can. Because I guarantee if they were actually doing their job and teaching you the ins and outs, the tricks of the trade,
you probably would be doing exactly what it is you want to do. Good teachers are hard to find. Like, seriously, that is... A good teacher is such a... That is such a valuable resource. People don't even realize. You can get any goober to fill in the gap of a teacher because they just give you a packet, you rehearse the packet, and then you speak it out to children, and then you go home. But an actual teacher, somebody who sits down, gets on your level and explains it to you in a way that you understand, is so hard. That is such a fucking hard thing to find. I don't remember the last time an employed teacher did that to me. I remember lots of strangers doing that to me. I remember lots of, like, people who aren't teachers or in positions of authority explaining things to me in ways that make sense. But never actual teachers. Bothers me a lot, it really does. Bling! People really love Apotos. Admittedly, it would be wrong for me to be mad at a site because, oh my god, they hated a game I like! Because that's just how opinions work. Yeah, exactly. People are going to like the things that you hate, and people like the hates that you make. I got tongue-tied, sorry. You know what I mean, though. It's true. I think, review sites... We've put too much stock into it. It's fine, you know? Review sites are fine. I'm not saying they're not useful, because sometimes if you find somebody who is on your wavelength and they have their opinions align with yours and the way you think, and they also just happen to review product, you can sort of be like, okay, I can imagine myself in their position and perhaps think about these things, but I think if you don't have that and just if you let yourself get tethered into the hype of, well, this person said this, then you kind of lost the point of what a review is. And that is, it's a real human being testing a product on your behalf, and it's your choice to use discernment on whether or not what they have to say about product aligns with your interests. But again, it's people. It's the same problem everywhere. People. We get lazy. We all do. We get lazy. We get so fucking lazy. It's like, I'll just hire somebody else to think for me. That'll do. It's like, I mean, I'm guilty of that too. The amount of times a game is coming out or is about to come out and I'm not sure about, my logic point is, I'll just wait to see what people say. I'll wait for it to come out and see what the reviews are like. I'll wait for other people to throw themselves in front of the bus to find the bugs. I'm guilty of it too. It's like, if I actually cared about this myself, then why aren't I taking charge? It's really dumb. We're all guilty of it, every one of us in some way. We've all contributed to the slop machine!
Cool gravy cakes.
Or whatever. You did something funny? It better be funny! Better be funny. Your ass is on the line, mister. There's a lot of water. Okay.
It would be funny, except I'm not a big fan of lampshade humor. Maybe somebody else will find humor in that. I think we could do one more race as Tangle, and then we can change to Whisper. Yeah, I can see why it would be funny. Yeah, lampshade humor is, you know, it's a thing. You highlight a mistake you made, and then you laugh along with the crowd. I can see the amusement, I just don't find it funny. I don't think it's wrong, I've never found lampshade humor to be funny. It's like, see guys? Aren't I one of you? It's like, well yeah, you always were. You never weren't one of us. You don't need to do this. It's funny. It is funny. You know, you roll call, you know? But it's never tickled my bone, never. I don't see how...
Agreed.
I do not see how a mistake that is then made into a joke can then be repackaged and repurposed into the same joke without the mistake. And I'm not trying to poke holes, that's my logic there. I don't get it. But that's okay. I don't have to. Here's something I learned recently that actually made me feel a lot better. If you don't get a joke, that means the responsibility is off you to laugh. You don't have to get it, and that's a good thing. Because now you can just focus on something else. The joke passed. That means it wasn't for you, which means you're not needed here. Which is why I think people get a little bit offended when you don't laugh. Because if you think about it, a joke is like a product that you're trying to deliver. And if the customer says, I don't like this product, then you're going to be like, shit, what's wrong with it? And that's a hit. But the customer doesn't have to care about that. All the customer has to do is discern whether or not they like the product. So if you don't like the joke, if you don't think it's funny, that's fine. Just go to a different stall and find some product you do like. The responsibility is lifted. But of course, the shop owner is going to get pissed and will start blaming the customer. How come you don't like my product? That's your fault! Like, no it isn't. You can't blame me for not liking it. Fuck you. Make better product. Or different product if you want me to laugh. No! Everything I do is perfect. Fuck you! We need some kind of new class curriculum. I don't know what of, but some kind of social... I don't know, some kind of social equity class, I think. You're gonna head out for a bit. See ya. Bye. Your lamp laughs when you turn it on. Punch it. Punch it, Chewie. I'm not getting very good wins. Maybe if I change to Whisper, we will get different results. We've played about an hour and a half of Tangle now. Let's change. Main menu. Man Manu. Man Manus. We have... I've made the Whisper board, but... yeah, we got the Wisp horn now. Perfect. Change character. Sick. Oh, cool! I didn't know that. Nice. What are your emotes? Cool. No! Wrong one! Nice. Let's go! This board is huge, or is Whisper small? Bing, bing, bing. Wait, is that really it for the Pokemon stuff? That kind of sucks, actually. I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of lame. There was other stuff, but nothing else to talk about.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, that's kind of lame. Not gonna lie, that was kind of poopy news. Gales of Fartness. They show off the new gen. That's about it. Info about the Ditto game, ZA News, and Pokemon Champions. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't watch it. I'm glad I didn't watch it, and I played this instead. I would have been angry that I wasted my time. Leaf Green and Fire Red home compatibility later on. So, is the Leaf Green Fire Red really is just the base game, isn't it? There's no, like... no extra anything, it's just the base port. Okie dokie. You don't know what they're doing about in-game events. I guess it'll be up to the players then, won't it? Holy crap, the acceleration on this.
Let me out of the way. Fuck! Oh my god!
Finish.
That was intense.
Good.
Better to just skip everything. Watch the Wii War trailer. Yeah, I'm going to. I'm going to. Yay, we got a win finally. Hopefully this leads to a win streak, so I can get that title. What is that sound they've used for whisper? I don't know what that is. Sounds like someone throwing a fruit against the wall.
Hello.
Don't really have anything else to talk about, I'm afraid. We're over halfway through the stream, and I've ran out of things to talk about already. Stuff that I've already spoken about recently too is out the window. I was kind of hoping that the Pokemon Company would give us more information, but it really is just nothing. Nope. Why? Oh. What is happening? Great. Thank you, Omocho. Ah! No! You tried Test Drive Solar Crown yesterday. Not a great first impression, but the map was fun to go around in. Nice to see Whisper turn. Do they have the same stats? They do not. They do not. Fuck. That was a really bad defeat. They are different. I don't really. That's it. Yeah, they're different. Yeah, here we go. So, whoa, it kicked me out. Yeah, so that's the Wisps. Sorry, that's the stats. For Whisper, her speed is pretty bad, but her boost is really fucking high. At 77. If you can maintain a boost speed with Whisper, you're fine. You'll be fine. You will be fined $15,000. Fuck's sake. Oh, okay. This is something I can talk about. I completely forgot about this because of how unimpressed I was. So, I watched somebody last night who was sponsored by Capcom and got a copy of the new Resident Evil early, a day early, and he streamed it. And he finished the whole game in one sitting. About 10 hours of stream. And, yeah, that came out, and, you're going to be picking up your copy in an hour. I hope you like it. I'm sitting here trying to how to talk about it without spoiling it, so I'm doing gymnastics in my head at the moment. It felt like Resident Evil 6 again. From the looks of it. Which is... I don't really know how to feel about that. The parts with Leon were cheesy corny, which is fun. Because that's Leon in a nutshell. He's the He's the stereotypical American hero with the quippy one-liners. That hasn't changed. He's still Leon. The parts... I couldn't tell because the parts that were... There were parts that were being hyped up, and it was really cool when it happened. But then, once you were in there, it didn't feel like anything. It felt really lackluster. It might be different if you were playing it, but as someone who was watching it, I didn't get it. I didn't understand what it was trying to be. Because it was not at all like Resident Evil 7 and 8. 7 and 8 feel very similar in their presentation and scripture, their overview, all of that stuff. This, the Requiem, it did not look at all like it was made by the same team. I'm sure it was. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure it was made by the same team. But it didn't look like it. The parts where you play as the Goyle, because so what I was expecting was, when you're playing as Leon, it's going to be big ol' actiony, like how Resident Evil 4, 5, 6 was. And then when you play as the lady, it's going to be like Resident Evil 7 and 8. But it kind of wasn't. It was kind of just like... I really don't know how to describe it. I don't know. I don't know. I think... Fuck. This is really tough without actually talking about what's happening. The parts they showed in the trailer were the best parts. I think that's all I can say, I think. Oh, and there was a lot of nostalgia bait. Which is fine. Do what you want, your franchise. But, I thought we had enough of that with Resident Evil 2 Remake. I didn't realize we were going to have it again in another product. I don't know. Fucking... I wasn't a fan of what I saw. It's, I was kind of excited because I was like, 7 and 8 were cool. 7 and 8 were really cool in their direction and what the franchise was going to be. I really thought that 9 was going to be like the same as 7 and 8, but I don't know, more. But it was just that the direction completely tweaked, and I don't know. I guess I got disappointed because what I was expecting is what I didn't get, and it's really just makes me sad because now I gotta wait. Now I gotta wait another 5 years, maybe 6, for them to try again. You don't know much about the series, only played 7, but from what you've seen of Requiem by the trailers, it kind of looks like they're going for... Ooh. They're kind of going for camp again instead of real scares. The campness of it is there, but there's also good parts of it too. Like, good parts as in scares. There is 2 monsters I saw in that stream I watched where I had to pause the stream and click live later because I was fascinated by how it looked. I was looking at it like, that is a really interesting concept for a creature, and how they made it look and move, it fascinated me. But the rest really was just cookie click copy paste Resident Evil monster. It wasn't anything interesting. This is what bothered me, I think.
Because 7 and 8 both had monsters, and they both had archetypes that were unique in the new story. You had the molds from 7, and you had the cool ass, like, different archetypal horror themes of 8, which I thought was really smart. And then Requiem is just, there you go. This is... We've done this already, but it's new, I swear. Just felt weird. It felt weird. Felt weird watching it. It felt awkward. You're going to play it and you give your thoughts on it. I think you're going to have a much more optimistic point of view about this, I think. Because, was Ethan there? You know, that's actually a good question. I'll tell you something. There's a part in the game where I lost track of the plot. So I don't know. And it wasn't that I wasn't paying attention, it's just that the characters started saying shit that weren't established yet. And I got very confused. So I thought I'd missed something, but I definitely didn't. So I don't know if there's a bit missing, or they're leading on to DLC or something. I'm not sure, because there is a bit later on that's just like, why the fuck did they say that? What's that mean? That wasn't established. What? What? What are they talking about? What? It was fucking weird. And I was like, okay, maybe it'll make sense when they switch to Leon. Maybe there'll be like a Leon story. But no. It never got resolved. And I'm not going to say what it is, because when you guys do, because when you see it, Green, I hope you spot it, because it's fucking weird. So I hope, I don't know, maybe they'll fill it in later. I'm not sure. You only care about McFuck kill Ethan, man. Resi 8's got Ethan in it. I like Resi 8 a lot. Resi 8 is really good. Resi 8 is like 7, but they turned up the notch. It's like, let's just do what we did with 7, but more. Bigger. Better. Fatter. Longer. Also, 8 feels like your archetypical gameplay progression. It's like you've got this big door that's got... you've got the big door that's got 4 humongous key slots, and you've got to go to each area to get the big key, and then you come back and unlock the big door to go to the final area. It felt so video gamey, it really did. Time to eat some hot dogs for me. Why did you... hot dogs for me. It's a bit... it'd be kind of hard for Ethan to be in it given Resi 8. So... you say that. But I don't know. Because the plot in Requiem is strange. Because you would imagine, considering who you play as, that there would be another character who definitely isn't in question of whether or not they might be in the game. Never was, or is mentioned. It's fucking weird. I don't know. It feels so strange. Requiem feels like... it feels like... Requiem feels like... how do I put this? Alright. Okay. Requiem feels like... they made... so... I know what it says I want to say, I just want to say it without getting confused. Right. Okay, this is what I want to say. I hope.
Imagine if they released the first Lord of the Rings and then they skipped Twin Towers and just made the third film. And you're just sitting there going, what the fuck is anybody talking about? What's this got to do with the shit we just did? I thought we resolved this. This has got nothing to do with the lead up. I didn't get it. I didn't get it at all. I was so confused. Gameplay wise, it was fine. The actual game itself did look like a mix between Resi 7-8 and you know, Resident Evil 4 remake. Like, they blended the two. That's what it looked like. But context, the context sensitive stuff, I fucking lost. I didn't. There are points in the game where you're given a big chunk of lore. And it's like, okay, this is leading to something. Maybe this will explain some stuff. And then they just sort of leave it and it's like, why? This is so frustrating. Why are all these loose ends? And you think it's going to lead to some kind of magical mega Columbo moment where it all leads together in the end. And it's like, oh my god, all these puzzle pieces fit together. But it never happens. There's just this big crescendo and then nothing has ever left. And it's so fucking stupid. It's like, why did anybody go through any of that? At least the ending was a spectacle. I'll say that much. It was very fun to watch. You freshened up RE lore especially for this. You read the compendium over the last few weeks. I don't know, maybe you'll find something. Because on a base level, on a normie level, someone who just goes into the game watching it for the plot, for what it is, and then just goes home and does nothing else, they're not going to get much because there's nothing to grab onto. Other than there is good guy and there is bad guy, and bad guy does thing with other bad guy. And then bad guy fight good guy and good guy win. And bad guy go missing. And he come back maybe. I don't know. But he bad guy. And there zombie. And there other good guy and good girl. And then good girl do thing with bad guy. Bad guy lose. Credits. It's like, okay, what did any of that mean though? It's supposed to be Resident Evil for fuck's sake. It was so confusing, I didn't get it. Am I supposed to play something else? Is there a Resident Evil game that happened that I've just completely missed? Because the shit they were talking about didn't make any sense. It sounded made up. So unless there's something I didn't play... Was there like post-DLC Resident Evil 8 stuff? Did I miss any scathing critiques on society whilst I was away? Yeah. You should put your bins out. It's bin day tomorrow. That's not true. They don't do bins on weekends. Yeah, there was DLC. Whether it had anything to do with 9, I don't know. I want help. I want you to play it, Green, so you can help me, because it's frustrating. It really is. You know what? It really is fucking... It's like I just said, it's like Lord of the Rings came out... Twin Towers didn't come out, and then they did Return of the King. And it's like, what the fuck happened? What's all this new information? Where did this come from? Was there some retcon in Resident Evil 4 Remake? I'm just looking for anything, because I'm like, I swear I know the basics at the very least. No retcons. Fucking what then? There was lots of blood. I think that's something I can say without being a spoiler. I noticed a significant uppage of the blood. They definitely weren't afraid to show gore in this one. Maybe I'll give it another watch. Because that stream is still up, I think. Maybe I'll give it another watch and see if there's anything I've missed. Maybe I wasn't paying attention the whole way through, you know? Maybe I'm giving myself too much credit. Maybe I made a mistake. I swear I was watching the whole thing. Spring's Big Adventure. Nah, I played that. Who are the new players? Tangle and Whisper. They're from the IDW comics. Yeah, Sonic. I don't think I'm gonna get that double win streak. It's bites. Hot dog. I don't think there's anything else, honestly. Not a whole lot happens anymore. Wait a minute. Want me to scrounge up some news? Sure, why not? Ape Escape joins Sonic? That's never gonna happen. Ape Escape's fucking been ground up into paste and used to lube the machine of Sony. The new SpongeBob game. Which one? I'm lost on SpongeBob lore. Holy crap, look at all the whispers! Holy shit! There's only 3 people who aren't playing as Whisper. Holy crap. Titans of the Tide. What is... I don't know what it is. Maybe I do know what that is, and I've just forgotten. Why wouldn't the demo stay up? Do demos have an exclusivity deal? That doesn't make any sense. Is that something new people do now? Because if so, that's a really bad business practice. Go! Did I find that Rayman Doom clone yet? Nope. I don't remember that. Played the fun classic Racoin. It's a coin pusher roguelike. Racoin. Coin pusher roguelike. I might want to look at that. Sometimes not all demos stay up after the fest period. That's really dumb. That's really fucking dumb. If anybody's ever thinking of doing that, don't ever fucking do that. The FOMO doesn't work. Blind Dutchman and King Neptune are having a tiff. SpongeBob and Patrick obviously get caught up in it. I don't remember this at all. Some Next Fest have limited time demos to induce some FOMO, but the devs are nice enough to keep them up. Yeah, they should do. That's really dumb. That is a really dumb business practice. There's a demo, but only for a limited time. It's like, why? So let me get this straight. You're gonna offer me a taste of your meal that you're going to promise me at one point. But if I'm not there for it, then you have to promise me that the meal's going to be good, instead of just letting more and more people have a taste of a guaranteed meal, a succulent Chinese meal. That doesn't make any sense, does it? Why would anyone put a trust-based system on a product that could fail? Unless, of course, they could taste it beforehand, which is what a demo does. So why limit that? FOMO does not work like that. That is not... That is dumb. That is legit. You're going against trust. You're going against a trust-based system by doing that. That is really dumb. Woe to those who fucking take part in that. That's really stupid. FOMO demos are dumb. That is a crushed-based fallacy. That's fucking stupid. Thank you, Crumbling Zone. It's an original story for the game. What happened to that Patrick game where you flop around as Patrick? Thank you for killing the bot. No! It's still a thing, it seems pretty good. Yeah, Goat Simulator, but Patrick. That's the only one I remember. Overall, SpongeBob has very good luck with 3D platformers since Battle for Bikini Bottom. It had a budget of a lunchbox, but it's fun nonetheless. It's weird how SpongeBob games, for the most part, are pretty decent. I was just thinking about that. It's bizarre that SpongeBob, of all things, has a really good track record of having good video games. We've almost won. We've almost won. The street pass. The festival pass. Still haven't got my 2-win streak though. That's balls. I'm gonna have to spam this to get that 2-win streak title. Oh my god.
You.
I can't wait for next week. I'm gonna start playing Bonanza and maybe it'll cheer me up. I think I've been playing the same game for too long, it's messing with my mind. Playing Red Dead and Only Rhythm for 2 months straight is fucking with me. Wow! Oh. Variety is the spice of life, after all. Victory! Let's hope we can get another win streak. One more win, please. One more win. I'm excited to see what Sega's announcement's going to be next. Because they teased the last three free events. Knight's II, Tangle Whisper. So I'm going to assume they're going to do the same thing again. They're going to tease the next three at some point. I'm interested what that's going to be.
Hey guys.
Awful. Definitely not getting that win now.
Ow!
Unless they were all at the front. No, I doubt it. Yeah, we're all at the back. Terrible. Ow! Indeed. During that race, I just had a thought. This month has actually been really shit. There's been a lot of things that have been very depressing. In both real life and in terms of entertainment. I've put my trust in a lot of things this month that have ended up squandering bad fruit. So I'm really hoping next month yields something good, because if it doesn't, I might just take April off. I feel like my patience is being betrayed, and I'm tired of feeling guilty for having a reasonable outlook. I don't think I owe anybody a sense of security when it comes to that. Oh my god, Mr. Dark! This is where he's been. Just had another thought. No. The thought is not complete, so I need to think on it some more. I hope Donkey Kong starting March will really help. Because if it doesn't, hiatus until further notice, I think. I can't keep doing this without any help. I'm expected to do everything and more on a shoestring budget of... well, it's not even a budget. I'm working on a net negative. I feel like, I think it's time I remind people what happens when I go away. Because whenever I go away, things seem to become much better when I come back.
And I have not done it in a long time. It's been almost a year.
Finish. Good.
Bah. Finished! Got all the rewards at the usual time. It always takes me 2.5 hours, give or take. I still need that win streak though.
Hello.
Farewell.
The Insano Jet to Camarocho. Yeah, that's what it's spray painted on the side, isn't it? Spray painted in English, Insano Jet. And Kiryu's in the front with the hubcap off, doing the Gangnam Style dance. You want that now? That's... They don't. Stupid.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's go.
it would be funny.
Nice. Yes.
Bah.
Wow, that's awful. Yeah, thanks to the other guys for making that possible. Still could do with another streak, though. People are really fucking mean in this game. This game is wacky turby topsy turby. If I can get another win this round, I'll be good. I'll have done everything I can. The 2-win streak title.
Hello.
Hello. Agreed. Farewell.
Oh, come on, let us win this. Let us have this. It's not gonna let us have this, is it? Yeah, we're fucked. No, actually, no, this counts. Dual victory, we got the title. Yay, win streak reward, diamond cutters. Got him. That's it, that's everything. I suppose we just keep playing. Whoops. We just keep playing until the stream is done. That's another festival done and dusted. On to the next one, which I don't know what's going to be. It might be Mega Man next. That'll be fun.
Hey guys. Hello. Let's go. Nice. Great. Yes. See you later.
Yeah, it's all unannounced stuff. Apart from Mega Man, which is coming, that's the next paid DLC. We don't know anything about the Turtles, we don't know anything about Avatar, and we don't know anything about what the next free characters are going to be. Not yet. We might get an announcement soon. Because they released a trailer last winter, remember, announcing Knights, II, Tangle and Whisper. So they might do another trailer where they announce 3 more. Whoops. Off.
Oh. If we can get that last, this next reward where I get $100, I think that'll be a good place to call it. So like 2 to 3 more races. Sorry, no, 1 to 2 more races, not 3.
Hello.
Bah. I'm not very good at Whisper. I was a much better Tangle player. Yeah, one more race should do it.
Finish! Good.
Nice. Okay, we're done. Good stream.